lot of emotion, sure for Arizona with senior night, last home game. They're having a really good year. I thought got a lot of proud of my guys, how we fought, how we battled. Cut it to 3 there, it's 89, 86, I think. And, we had our chances. The bottom line is that we're just we're undermanned, we're outgunned. We don't have anybody. Once Sean and Bashir both had 4 fouls, it became very difficult for us to manage the rest of the game, to help these guys get a rebound. He was outstanding today. He was just old Mace. He was as good as any guard I brought in here to play a game versus Arizona on the road. And he, unbelievable, individual performance. And we played well. I mean, to get 100 points, I just with some of the lineups we have out there, and I think it's amazing what these guys are doing.
Questions?
Can you talk about Adam Miller? Obviously, was it the hip injury and he tried to go and just could not?
Yeah, he's got a hip pointer. He's got a bruise in there, a pretty good bruise, and he went through limited yesterday in practice. Today he took some stuff and shoot around, and he wanted to go. And obviously, once you're doing what we're doing in practice and in games, it's a little bit different. So you can see right away that so we just took him out, showed him.
How difficult is it when you're not getting positive results for guys to stick together and still come into an environment like this and keep the game?
Well, that's why I have a lot of respect, Doug, for them, and because it's very easy just to let go of the rope and feel sorry for yourself or not compete. And these guys have done it. They've stayed together through all the chaos that we've had and a lot of unfortunate things that have gone on. But they're particularly Mace has shown outstanding leadership. I'm excited to see Joe Son look like he did earlier in the season. It took him a while with the high ankle sprain. I think you're seeing Amir Ali, Sean Phillips played well until he fouled out. So we had a number of really good contributions. You're also seeing, though, the impact of Jaden Quains and the rebounding, the defense. Our last 3 games, we've given up like 99, 91, and 113. So that's never happened since I've been here, close to it. But it's we're playing really good teams, and the good teams are playing well. But also, we miss someone that could have that kind of impact on the defensive end.
That trio of freshmen with San and Ali and Best, the guards, just really being able to score well. What does that say about how they can kind of carry this towards the end of this season and maybe carry it over into the next year?
I said to Trevor after the game, it's a great learning experience for him because he played very well, particularly in the second half versus BYU. And doing that on your home floor and doing it in this environment are like 2 different things. He got lost some on defense off the ball, and they back him a couple times. So he'll improve on this and continue to get better. But he's got some good days ahead of him, as does Amir and Joseph.
Alston, when you have a performance like this, I feel like Coach has alluded to, a lot of guys are scoring, but how do you feel just that your effort and your performance out there giving the team a boost?
I'm just trying to do my best being a leader out there, communicating with guys, and it's a rough path for us, and we're not really used to losing, but when we're out here with young guys, I got to keep their heads up and make sure that they in the right mindset.
Mason, when you hit that 3 to make it just a 3-point game, what is kind of the message in that huddle after Arizona takes that timeout with the game right in reach?
We can win, when it's a one-possession game like that, anything can happen. As we were undermanned today, this kind of gave our team a little bit of hope, gave us a start. So I was just telling the guys, we're right here, we can do this.
Only 4 turnovers today. Given the lineup that you guys had on the floor, that's a pretty admirable showing.
And he had the ball a lot, so and he had a heck of a game. But yeah, we've improved on that in that department as the season's gone on. That was something that was a bit of an issue for us throughout the year. We've done better, taking care of it, making better decisions out there.
Coach, you talked about obviously how Joe Son's been playing, but these last 3-4 games, do you feel, that his basketball legs finally came back under him, and that's what led to the confidence that he has?
It's just how he's moving. He's moving like he was again before the injury, and it takes a lot of time, especially with a high ankle and guard. guard that needs that mobility and stuff, and he's starting to really get into a good rhythm, a good groove out there.
Coach, although this isn't the result you wanted, what can you kind of take away from this performance into the last regular season game against Tech and then into the Big 12 tournament?
You just got to keep fighting. You can't give up ever. You never give in. You always. I would say a majority of the teams we played against, even though a lot of these have not amounted to victories, I think they've felt our presence in the game, and they've said, hey, now, I don't know if I love playing against them. Those guys are pretty scrappy, and they're going to battle, and we just got to keep doing it.
Coach, Alston was still diving on the floor with a minute left, down double digits. What does it mean to you to have players in rough times like these who are still putting everything out there, especially shorthanded?
It means everything to him, and I know it does. And he's going to have senior night on Saturday, and his dad played at ASU. It matters, putting on that jersey, and he's got a real future ahead of him. And so he's been locked in. And we had a really good conversation. Remember that a month ago? So, and we talked just about point guards and leadership and different things. And, I'm not saying that's the reason, but he's been pretty much on a tear, over the last month for us.
Anything else? All right, thank you.